Hey, Mr. Clashy, and today we're going to have just a very quick video with a very important tip. The most important thing you have to do before you do any war attack in your wars, whether it's an arranged war, or a league war, or just a random spin war. There's one vitally important thing you absolutely must do before you press that attack button. Okay, and what is that? Obviously, you press the attack button, you get the preview screen, you have to press yes, I'm okay, and in you go. Before you press that attack button and you get the preview screen, before you do that, the one thing you absolutely must do is do a friendly challenge in your clan. That's it. Do a friendly challenge. And the reason is, if you do a friendly challenge, just watch this. Okay, now this base, I'm just going to pause this here. Okay, so have a look at the troops I've got. Okay, so we had a little bit of a discussion about this base. Said, yes, okay, come in with witches. Going to come in at the mortar. That's the mortar up here. Jump there, jump on the Queen's pad, and jump over to this side to make everything path towards the expo, because obviously witch attacks you need to be concerned about the expo. So I didn't do the friendly challenge. If I had, I would have noticed the very, very wrong thing with the troops that I've got, and particularly the poison, oops, gave it away almost, the spells. So have a look at the spells. I've got 3 rage and 1 jump. Obviously, when I've gone to make the spells, I've just gone to did it. 3, tap, 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 and tap. Without realizing, I actually tapped the rage 3 times and jump once. So I mixed the spells up back to front. And because of that, in the preview screen, I didn't look at the numbers of spells I had. I just saw rage, jump. Yep, I'm good to go. Right. I've pressed attack. I've pressed attack again. I've dropped the first jump spell, and I've gone to drop the second one, and I've looked, and I've got 3 rage spells. Now, it's a very simple mistake to make. However, if I had done a friendly challenge, then I wouldn't have made the mistake, because the moment I've gone to drop the second jump spell in a friendly challenge, I would have realized, whoopsie, there's no second jump spell. I need to redo my spells. I've made the spells wrong. So to avoid this error of taking wrong things in, how many times have you've maybe gone to do an attack and you've got, oh, bugger it, I've forgotten the wall breakers. I took a poison instead of a skeleton. I took a skeleton instead of a poison. I took a something instead of something else. And I had them pre-cooked and they're still sitting in my army camp, and, you know, all that kind of thing that we do. If all you did was that friendly challenge in your clan before you hit that attack button, you would discover that instantly. And all of those little bits and pieces, all those little faux pas, and maybe the attack fails, and often it does. In this case, I got a little bit lucky with the pathing and laying the rage spells down, and it all worked out okay. But what if it didn't? Just for the sake of not paying enough attention, right? Just so easy to just hit that button and say, can someone give me a friendly challenge, please? Go in and done. And that's all you'd need. All you would need is to just do that, and no more would we be suffering the angst, the agony of hitting that attack button. And as soon as the attack goes, we instantly know what we did wrong. We would have instantly known if we'd hit the friendly challenge button, but we didn't. We just glanced at our troops, they all looked pretty good, and that would have been revealed if we had actually taken the time to hit friendly challenge. So the number one thing that you absolutely must do before you hit that attack button is a friendly challenge. It doesn't matter if the friendly challenge is a success or not. The whole point of that is that you go through the motions of deploying your troops, and you'll very quickly realize whether or not you've got your correct troops available, ready to deploy. You might be missing out on a CC. You might actually discover you've got something wrong in your CC. That's happened as well. So that is the number one tip of today. Before you do any war attack, and hey, look, I'm guilty of it. Otherwise, I would have discovered this, and that's why I thought, you know what, I've got to get this message out here. We've got to rectify this issue. Hit the friendly challenge before you do a war attack, so you know that you've got the correct troops. So we're going to come to the question of the day. While this peters out a little bit. So the question of the day. All right, so if the dark side has chocolate to lure you, come to the dark side, we've got chocolate, So if the dark side has chocolate to lure you, what does the nerd side have? Nerds with glasses, the old nerd sort of symbol. What does the nerd side have to lure you? They have pie. oh, good heavens. That's so terrible. Anyway, that's the important tip for the day. Remember to hit friendly challenges before you hit your attack button in war. So thanks for sticking around to the end to hear that terrible thing about nerds and pies. Please leave the video a thumb up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video.